heart of Turkey beats in the capital, Ankara. The industrial city of the future, Baskent Organized Industrial Zone, rises in Ankara. The Başkent Organized Industrial Zone, industrialists and businessmen collective workplace building society, starting its operations in 1990 as Sitiak, was established on May 8, 2001 under the authorization of the Ministry of Science, Industry and Technology, and the first production was performed in 2005. The Başkent Organized Industrial Zone, which is within the boundaries of Temeli Maliköy, 40 kilometers away from the center of Ankara, is 6 kilometers from Ankara-Eskişehir highway. The Başkent Organized Industrial Zone comprises of 2 stages, and these are connected to each other via 3 bridges, and the Başkent Organized Industrial Zone was established on an area of 1,014 hectares, the first stage of which is on an area of 605 hectares, and the second stage of which is on an area of 409 hectares. Infrastructure means the achievement of half of the work in industrialization. In line with this understanding, the Başkent Organized Industrial Zone prioritized infrastructure works. In the first stage, the infrastructure and superstructure such as roads, water, sewage system, stormwater system, telephone and electricity were completed without receiving state support, and in the second stage, the infrastructures is about to be completed. This situation provided the opportunity for participants of the Başkent Organized Industrial Zone to establish their facilities without encountering any problems. The Başkent Organized Industrial Zone's parcel of land is 6,158,978 meters square. Its social infrastructure area and technical areas are 1,015,362 meters square, and its road areas are 1,407,150 meters square, and its green area is 811,200 meters square. In addition, in stage 1 and 2, a total of 150,000 meters square of area was reserved for a treatment plant in order to treat the wastes of industrial facilities. An urban center was planned on both banks of the Ankara stream that runs through the very middle of both stages of the Başkent Organized Industrial Zone, which is projected not only as an industrial manufacturing site but also as a livable city. Within the scope of the project, there will be social infrastructure and technical areas, a green area, a convention center, an expo area, an hotel, a daycare center, an hospital, a mosque, sports facilities, vocational schools of higher education, training centers, and innovation centers. Employment opportunities are provided to 5,000 people in the area, where 100 factories are at the phase of production and 59 factories are at the phase of project and construction as of June 2012. The Başkent Yatırım Anonim Şirketi, which is an affiliate of the Başkent Organized Industrial Zone, is an outstanding example with its production facility of keystone and curbstone at an annual capacity of 200,000 tons. As of today in the Başkent Organized Industrial Zone, its investors has made investments totaling to 1 billion Turkish lira. As of June 2012, 67% of the Başkent Organized Industrial Zone investors render service in metal, 9% of them in mining, 8% of them in chemistry, 4% of them in food, 3% of them in print works, and 9% in other sectors. The zone management building, with 5,532 meters square of closed space, which is the first structure of the urban center project, renders service to zone participants with its 300-person conference hall and training rooms. The Başkent Organized Industrial Zone, with its innovative, democratic management understanding that emphasizes reason and science, is one of the institutional industrial zones that is managed in the best manner in Turkey by the board of directors comprising of the zone's industrialists and renders service to its participants with 47 employees. The Başkent Organized Industrial Zone, that lays the foundations of University Industry Corporation through the protocol drawn up with Middle East Technical University in 2005, today aims at contributing to the University Industry Corporation with its Innovation Center project. Another objective of the Başkent Organized Industrial Zone is to become an industrial city that addresses all its needs within itself without depending on external financial resources. The Başkent Organized Industrial Zone, which is the sole organized industrial zone with its fire department in Ankara, has one fire extinguishing vehicle and 10 employees in its fire unit. A fully equipped ambulance purchased by the Başkent Organized Industrial Zone with its own means service at 112 emergency aid stations. The security of the Başkent Organized Industrial Zone is ensured by a special security unit that is specialized in its own field. The cleanup of streets and boulevards are performed by a modern cleaning vehicle. In addition, the Representation Office of Small and Medium Enterprises Development Organization, COSGAP, operates in the zone, and in order to ensure that the participants benefit more from support services organizations. An area of 403,918 meters square between the Başkent Organized Industrial Zone and the high-speed train line of the state railways will be transformed into a logistic base. The zone will reach dimensions so as to meet the needs of both Ankara and its surrounding area in terms of loading, unloading and customs clearance. The forested park area in the Başkent Organized Industrial Zone is 157,000 meters square. The forested park area in the Başkent Organized Industrial Zone is 157,000 meters square. The forested refuge area is 35,000 meters square. As of June 2012, the number of planted trees is 20,000. And the planted bush plants amount to 50,000. In the area amounting to 27,415 meters square reserved for banks and businesses that will contribute to economic vitality through the Urban Center project, there will be 14 buildings covering 465 meters square, and in the area amounting to 61,272 meters square reserved for the small industrial zone, there will be 48 workshops covering 845 meters square. Through these workshops, the opportunity of investing shall also be provided to small investors. When all industrial facilities in the Başkent Organized Industrial Zone are completed, an employment opportunity for 50,000 people, export opportunities amounting to $1.5 billion, corporate tax accrual amounting to $400 million, and added value amounting to $5 billion shall be created. More importantly, as a livable, workable and competitive zone with its added value, it has and will create by means of the operation and production conditions, the Başkent Organized Industrial Zone shall become the industrial city of future which set an example.